Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to review and talk about Kirby in the Forgotten Land that just came out for the Nintendo Switch. Let me be honest and upfront right now. I'm typically not a Kirby fan. I think for the most part the games are average, a little so-so. In fact, I feel they play it safe. The last Kirby game I played was Star Allies on the Nintendo Switch, which came a few years ago, and I really wasn't impressed with it. I got bored of it really quickly. I kind of sped through it and I was just like, meh. And I was like, you know, Kirby games, they really don't do anything out of the ordinary. Well, when I saw the demo in the trailer of this game, Forgotten Lands, I was like, wow, it's a 3D Kirby game. Yeah, now there's been countless spin-offs of Kirby games throughout the years that were 3D, but this is technically the first mainline Kirby game that is a full fleshed out 3D game. And I was excited to see what they do with it. And I gotta be honest, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And that's coming again from somebody that is not a Kirby fan. So it's 3D action, there's lots of exploration in the stages. It really reminds me a lot of Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 3D World. But I gotta say, it is kind of unfair and a little lazy to compare it to Mario games, because I feel this one stands on its own merits. Now, it does have the classic mechanics of Kirby games where you have the copy abilities, where if you swallow certain characters or certain enemies on the map, you gain different abilities like a cutter or a bomb or a sword, things like that. You get different abilities that can help you defeat the stages. Enough said, if you played a Kirby game, you pretty much understand that's what he does. He sucks and blows. Anyways, there's 5 main worlds in this game with secret bonus stages that allow you to evolve your copy abilities. You get like these secret runes or secret stones that allow you to evolve your copy abilities to get them stronger, which you're going to need that to advance throughout the further stages. And then after you beat the game, spoiler alert, there might be some kind of special surprise or so. When you finish the game, you're not exactly done. Now, this is the main objective of the game. You have to find the Waddle Dees. Yeah, you find yourself in the Forgotten Land, which is basically just a rundown civilization, and you run into a blue chinchilla whose name is Elephant, and they're cute, and they help you along the way. You find out all the Waddle Dees are basically being held hostage by a pack, a beast pack. That's what the name of the enemy group in this game is. So you have to get a certain amount of different Waddle Dees to unlock the next area of the game. It's kind of like with the stars or the shinies or, you know, anything in the Mario games where you're in a certain area, you have to get all the Waddle Dees in order to progress. So along the way, you do rebuild the Waddle Dee village, which is kind of like your home base. Kirby has a house there. After a certain amount of characters rescued, you get a like a store that can sell items to you. You get an arena unlocked where you can even battle a certain familiar Smash Brothers character that's also in the Kirby universe. I'll let you guys enjoy that one for yourselves. There's also a fun little mini games with fishing and like serving food at a restaurant. So a lot of stuff that you can get with this. On top of that, there is some replay value with certain little pop toys. There's like these little crank machines where you unlock little statues, which is similar to the trophies in Super Smash Brothers. There's a lot of stuff to digest here, and a lot of stuff. You could breeze through the main campaign of the game and just, you know, beat the stages and complete them at the bare minimum and get through the game in about 8 hours or so. I completed this game in one day, but I still have a lot of stuff to go through because each stage has like 5 objectives that range from everything without, you know, beat the enemy without taking damage, find a secret path, find all the hidden Waddle Dees, complete the level, do this in a certain amount of time. There's all sorts of different replay challenges that leave a lot of longevity to this game. Now, I gotta say, as far as level creativity goes with this game, I was absolutely in love. I think these are some of the most creative levels I've seen in a 3D platform since Super Mario Odyssey. And Super Mario Odyssey is my most favorite Switch game, but this is a very close contender. A lot of these levels range from different types of gameplay mechanics. They got the standard settings, you know, you got your water stages, your snow stages, your jungle stages, or whatever you want to call it. You know, the basic themes of 3D platforming stages. But this one was nice because in the past, again, like I said, I feel Kirby games played it safe when it comes to basically what they do. But this one, change it up a little bit with the 3D aspect, and it's not exactly open world. I was led to believe this would be an open world game, but it works for what they attempt in the level designs because there's secrets everywhere. Especially if you're trying to get the challenges, you'll unlock different like hidden doors, you'll find secret corridors, you'll find secret paths. There's a lot of exploration elements, and there's secrets all over the stages. Each stage, again, as I mentioned, has a set of objectives for you to complete for 100% completion of the game. Now, the other thing with this game that I've grown to appreciate with a lot of Nintendo first-party games is the music. My gosh, especially there's like a clown haunted house stage when you go to the Wonderland world, which is like the 3rd level. Oh, it has that 80s vibe to it on that stage, but overall each stage has a good little soundtrack. This is probably my most favorite Kirby soundtrack of all time because it's not just like a cute little repetitive you know, type of thing that Kirby usually has. Now, I don't want to spoil too much of the levels. I'm trying my best as far as gameplay footage here goes because the experience of this game is a lot of fun. Now, around this time of the game when I'm recording this, I just finished live streaming it. If you go to my live stream channel or my Twitch, you can watch me play the last 2 or 3 worlds of this game. I completed it all in one sitting on my live stream, and when I started the stream I was 45% done with everything as far as completion goes, and I believe when I ended the game I was like in the 65ish 70%. So there's still a fair amount of challenges that I have to unlock. The boss fights as far as this game go have been really fun, and they often incorporate the game's mechanics in the way that, you know, the challenge doesn't feel too cheap. Now, there was a few times where I did cheese some enemies, especially one of the end bosses. I'm not going to say who they are or what spoil, but I cheesed it. If you watch my live stream, I just basically hacked and slashed, especially if you get your abilities, your copy abilities, like really leveled up. Now, there is local co-op. There's no online co-op, but there is local co-op where somebody can play as a Waddle Dee alongside you. I didn't get to experience that. Maybe if I have like my younger niece come and play, maybe we'll play that and I'll introduce her to Kirby. The challenge was just right. At first, initially, I was like, oh, this game feels a little too easy, but once you get into like the middle, like maybe like the 3rd area or stuff, the stages really start to show their challenge and their creativity again, especially if you're going for the 100% completion. So coming from a person that is not a Kirby fan, I was really impressed with this. This is easily in my top 5 Switch games now, maybe even top 3. I was like, wow. I was playing this game and I was just smiling, like literally from like ear to ear the whole time I was playing. I can't think of anything that I really complained about in regards to this game, other than I hope they add some more DLC, but let's make it free DLC. Like, you know, I know they're probably going to try to do something with the Switch Online expansion pack eventually, but I did like that there was stuff to do post-game, which was very nice, and it definitely upped the challenge as well. Not too much in the way of anything that I could really complain though. The level design again was awesome. The gameplay was solid. It controlled perfect. If you played Kirby games in the past, you're gonna jump into this like a duck in water. Boss fights, yeah, maybe those were a little too easy. The music was perfect. Man, honestly, this probably gives Super Mario Odyssey a real contention for best platformer on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, guys. Again, I think this is a must-buy. Definitely, if you have not picked it up. I know Star Allies left a bad taste in my mouth to where I was just like, okay, I'm sick and tired of Kirby games. But I gotta tell you guys, this one totally redeemed it. This is probably, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna go out on a limb. This is the best Kirby game ever made. Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating on that. This is the best Kirby game ever made. If you haven't played it yet, I suggest you go get it. Go right now. Stop this video. Go to GameStop. Go to Walmart. Go to Best Buy. Go to Mayer. Go to freaking Sears. Wherever sells games, buy this game now. It's awesome. It's a good. So thank you guys for watching. As always, this was Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Way better than Star Allies. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.